Okay, so this is an inferior shoulder mobilisation. So basically we're pulling the head of the humerus down in the ball and socket joint. This is one that's going to help open up that subacromial space where the bursa and biceps tendon and all those sort of structures in the shoulder that tend to get beaten up easily sit. So we're opening up that space to create more space there. Just be a great way to give you some relief from your shoulder pain and be able to reset the position of the head of your humerus in that ball and socket joint, so that it's, and then obviously strengthen the rotator cuff there to hold it there in position, in this new adjuster position. This can be a great way to do that to prevent ongoing bursitis, bicep tendonitis, all those sort of things that happen in the shoulder joint. So how are we going to do this? I'm going to put a band. This one's pretty thick. Obviously, depending on your systemic mobility score, will depend on how you do this. We're going to put a band on top of our bicep, and then basically you want to be careful of how you do this, especially if you're in pain. But it does help. You know, a squat rack tends to work pretty well with this. We want the band pulling at a inferior oblique angle. From here, we can just rest our hands behind our head. It does help to have a towel on the edge of this thing, just so we can fully relax into it. We want to be as comfortable as we can. We don't want any sharp or bad, like piercing, shooting pain or anything while we do this. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's quite uncomfortable with that heavy band on my shoulder, on my bicep. But basically, yeah, we want that just above our shoulder. We want to fully be able to relax in this position and have the band pulling the head of our humerus, or this upper arm bone, down in that direction. From here, we're just going to breathe. Just hang out here. Probably a minute, potentially even 2 minutes. Just breathe. Let go. With each breath, the head of the humerus will pull down a little bit, and just those ligaments will start to release. So just deep breathing, lying here, relaxing. We'll take that band off. Yes, that's an inferior shoulder mobilisation, and it's a great way to get that head of the humerus down in a better position, so then we can strengthen the rotator cuff in that position to hold it and reset it in its more optimal position, where bursitis and all those sort of inflammatory issues in the shoulder caused from having a closed up subacromial space can now have the cause taken away and start to heal themselves. That's inferior shoulder mobilisation.